I still don't really know how to start YouTube videos, but I bought a new truck without finishing my other projects. This is my new to me 1965 Chevrolet C10. And from up there, it looks really good. And I would actually like you just to stay there because it looks really good from up there. And when we move over here, it starts to look a lot worse. And it gets even worse when we try to open up the hood and all the rust falls down on top of literally everything. Now, while this might come as a surprise, the truck has no engine. And that's actually the way that I bought it. It was originally a 454 big block truck with a 3-speed granny manual transmission, and I bought it as a shell. And I'm pretty sure I got scammed. Now, I'm not trying to like expose the guy, but when I bought this thing, he definitely lied about a couple things. First off, he told me it was a 1966. But after I found some paperwork, I can clearly see that this is a 1965, so he didn't know anything about the truck. He also told me he bought this truck to do full restoration, and then it sat outside for 15 years. However, he said it had a 454 in it that was seized up and a manual transmission, and that's why they're missing is he took them out because they were seized up and no one wanted them. But he also had a really clean square body pickup truck that conveniently had a 454 big block swap with a manual. And here's this truck sitting right next to it missing everything. It's been sitting there for 15 years. And that doesn't really add up. But there's one more thing. I realized that after we loaded it on the trailer, I gave the guy $2,700 for this hunk of junk. He told me that there was a title somewhere, and I realized I forgot to grab the title. So I texted him and I said, hey, you know, everything's loaded up, we're about to leave, but where's the title, you know? And we stop in the road, and he walks out and he leans into our truck and he goes, hey, the title and all the paperwork you need is inside of the truck in the glove box. So I get home, and a day later, I break the doors open, I open up the glove box, and there's no glove box. It's missing. The whole glove box is gone. It's not even like the title fell out, just the whole glove box is gone. Like literally the entire thing is gone, and there's no other paperwork inside of the truck. The only paperwork that I found inside of this thing is going to be a rat pee-pee filled registration, it literally just ripped, a rat pee-pee filled other registration, oh God, it smells so bad, and then an insurance card, which has some personal information of the guy. And I found out that the last time this thing was registered was 1998. I also found out that it had this little guy in it, which probably shouldn't touch without gloves. And then it also has this little guy, which is so cute. Anyways, I'm an adult, so I probably shouldn't be playing with stuffed animals, but we are going to be playing with this build. And this build is going to be something that YouTube sees a lot more. If you don't know, and you already watched this far, I'm a TikToker. At that Miata, and I have like over 1 million followers. We actually just hit 1.3 million followers like a week ago, and that's pretty cool. I feel really good about that. But I don't post on YouTube, and we all know that YouTube is the best platform. Let's think about some of the coolest creators in the whole world. Yeah, I want to be like one of them, and I'm never going to be like one of them if I don't post on YouTube. So this build, everything I do, you're going to see, and hopefully you see more videos, hopefully you don't. And I realized that there's a hook that I didn't tell you about this, so let's run back and I'll fill it in. I have 31 days to build this truck. And if I don't build it in 31 days, I have to sell it for $1. I genuinely will be selling this truck for $1 in Marketplace if I do not finish it in 31 days. And I know that seems crazy because there's really bad rocker damage and there's really bad floorboard rust and this thing has no brakes. I can literally just grab it and roll it forwards by the hood. There is 0 brakes into here. I can hit the garage door. This thing's bad. It's so much more rusty than I thought. I found more Bondo that was hiding a lot of damage that clearly I was scammed about. I was told that this thing had good glass, and it doesn't. It has a gigantic crack in it. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it in 31 days, but I'll put up a fight trying. And when I say bad floor panels, I mean really bad floor panels. And maybe it doesn't look that bad, but if you grab the rubber trim and move it, yeah, there is no floor panel. This whole thing, dude, the bed is squeaking. The bed laughed at me. Okay, drivetrain, what am I doing? It's super simple. I have a 6.0 LS that I pulled out of my '02 Cadillac, and I actually parted out the whole car. We have back seats and a bunch of other fun parts that we're going to be putting into this C10 build. It's gonna be titch. But the power plant is a 6-liter LS, really solid engine. We have a sloppy cam in it. I have long tube headers. We have a ICT valley cover and all other billet covers. A simple steam port kit, which I did tap into my water pump. That was kind of scary if I'm being honest with you guys. And that's it. This is a simple LS build. I'm going naturally aspirated. If this makes a lot of money, then we will boost it. And I promise you, if this makes me a lot of money, we will boost it because I really want to boost this. But right now, we're going for a mild 580 wheel horsepower on a full motor build, which I've never had a full motor build. Everything I have is always boosted. So I'm super excited to play with an all engine motor. Maybe we even throw a little bit of NOS in there. As far as transmission in my shop that I definitely need to continue to clean, but hey, you can see my tables now. I have a built 4L60E transmission with a rebuilt torque converter, but I think we'll probably swap that out with a high stall because I do want to boost the truck. And then if we slide by the Harley Quinn E36, we have a full wiring harness. I do still need to get a Holley high ram intake manifold, as the intake manifold I have right now looks really good, but it's a fake carburetor one, and I don't want to run it as I think a high ram has more potential to grow with, and it looks better, and I can also boost it easier with the high ram, and also I just don't want to run this fake carburetor. Anyways, we have a whole bunch of parts inside of here. We have the whole engine swap, other exhaust pieces here, a new flex plate, this is the ECU we're going to be running, Holley EFI fuel rails, all the hardware we need, tie downs, transmission cooler, it's super important to keep the 4L60Es cold. Then we have an aftermarket radiator and cooling fans because they use manual fans and these are electric fans. And then we even have a Brothers long bed to short bed conversion kit. So that's going to be cool. And all of these things are going to be YouTube videos. I'll make a whole YouTube video showing you guys how to make a long bed, a short bed, and all the other fun things. And I'm doing all of this while the 07K E36 is sitting in a bunch of piles of parts for the LS swap. If you don't know who I am, this right here is my 5-cylinder drift car. And if you don't know what the 5-cylinder is, you know the Daza, the S4, like the world's best 5-cylinder. Literally, it is half of a V10. It is half of an Audi R8. That's the little brother that's going in here. The Daza has a little brother called the 07K. And what that guy does is it's basically a Daza, but better actually. And a lot of drag racing guys actually use an 07K block on their Daza, or at least that's the thought and they're trying to. So this right here is my 5-cylinder 07K drift car, and I was doing a swap on it. It's painted like a Harley Quinn. I have my extra LS here, my tarp for the sandblasting video, which the next video you'll see, I'll teach you how to sandblast and get away rust, a bunch of 07K swap parts and LS swap parts that are actually merged together in this box. Clothing and a bunch of stuff that's hiding this car. But this right here is a roll cage I built, and this is my full drift car. I really love this car. It's a great car. And it's a little bit too difficult right now to work on. This video is not about that, so we'll just leave it at there. It's too difficult to work on right now, so it's on the back burner. It's a custom swap. It's never really been done before, so I am having to custom fabricate a lot of the parts. Intake manifold, transmission adapter, motor mounts, ECU, harnesses, and all of that stuff has to be custom fabricated, and we're working with some of the best companies and the best brands in the whole wide world that's helping us figure this out, but that's making a lot of the parts take longer. So we're going to do what any adult does and start a new project that's probably 10 times harder because of the amount of rust. But this C10 is going to be awesome. I love how good it looks right now, and it just looks so raw. It's so patinaed, it's so rusty, it looks like it's circling the drain and is laying on death's doorstep, and I cannot wait to bring this thing back. My one goal with this is to build a truck that's just as rowdy and just as angry as a TikToker's car really should be. I want this thing to be angry. I want this thing to be violent, and I want this thing to be scary. That's why I really want to boost it. We have a whole custom interior going in here. It's going to be a one-of-one truck, and the coolest part about this is it's going to be the next giveaway vehicle. Now, I doubt anyone is going to watch 15 minutes into this video, so I really don't think anyone's going to know this, but that's the whole thing behind this. That's what we're hinting at TikTok. I'm selling it for $1 if I don't build it. And if I do finish it, I'm going to sell it for $1 still. You can get $1 entries on this thing. So there's a whole big thing going on inside of this guy, and it's going to be really cool. And the first step is whoever watched to the end of this video, watching to the end of the video and getting excited. Now, this is going to be the most boring video, as all it was a yap chest. But we hit 18K on YouTube, and I just want to say I'm really thankful and grateful for you guys because I was posting consistently on YouTube, and we grew all the way up to 18,000 subscribers. And that doesn't seem like a lot when I have 1.3 million followers. But it's a huge milestone considering YouTube is a different ballpark. They're not 1 to 3 minute videos, and it's a whole new audience who doesn't know who I am. I'm basically starting from scratch. So whoever watched to the end of this video, thank you so much. You guys are my family. I've said this on TikTok. My family's so small that my social media is my family. I love every single one of you guys, and genuinely, if I could meet and shake every single person's hand who watches my videos and supports me, I really would. I genuinely would. You guys are my family. You guys have always been there for me since I was a 14-year-old kid with just a dream, and now we're doing some crazy stuff, and I even have like a bigger shop than just a tiny one-car garage and a driveway in my mom's house. Same situation. Anyways, if you want to see this build, shameless plug time. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Let me know how bad of a YouTube this video is. Let me know how I can change this, and get excited because this is going to be the most boring video I ever post on YouTube. After this, I'm not taking a hiatus. I'm not taking another break, so you will know who I am, and you will continue to see my face whether you watch my videos or whether this is the only video you ever watch me because it's a really corny, stupid intro video. But you at least know what's going on and get excited because the next video, I'm gonna teach you how to sandblast in your garage for under 30 bucks. Boom, bits, mic drop. Okay, but seriously, thank you so much for watching the video. I love you supporting me. I support you with good content. You support me. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like the video. I said like the video, bitch!